Hello everyone, I'm Fozzie or Cam and welcome to the Everything Podcast. As you can see, Will is not here. I have George and I have Cole. How are you guys doing?
Reasonably
I'm
good.
doing fine.
Alright. So today we're gonna talk about horror movies because we all like horror. And it's like Halloween season, so why not? Um so we saw Smile together and I'll just go quick on this one because it's been out for a while and I think a lot of people have already seen it. So I think it was a solid movie. You guys pretty much all agree with me on this one. It was a solid movie. Really? All right.
I don't think it was good at all.
I
I
I
thought it was
disagree.
think
fine.
I
I think
yeah,
I thought it was
solid.
just okay. It
the
wasn't
only
the
reason I thought it was tiny bit good is because it was funny. It was funny. It was
It
very
was
funny.
funny, and that's why I enjoy it and enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun popcorn movie to just chill and watch with friends. And that's exactly what we did. There were literally people who were throwing popcorn at the screen, and that's
Yeah.
what made it so fun. It was just a
they
fun
took their
experience.
shoe at the screen.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
the
we
people
made
threw their
four new
shoe at the
friends that day.
screen. Yeah, but
Four new
there's
friends that we're never gonna talk to again.
yeah, it was just a fun film. But now I want to talk about something really big. Halloween Ends. And George, unfortunately, you didn't see
Not
Halloween
seen
Ends,
it. No,
but you'll watch it eventually. But I don't want to spoil it because it like just came out and you haven't seen it. So,
I have
um,
no intention of watching it.
oh
So
okay, so
go
Oh,
right ahead.
yeah, we'll spoil it. Why not? Um, Halloween
I
Ends.
do want to go see Terrifier 2.
I think
I'm seeing that once it's out of theaters.
yeah,
It's making people pass out, throw up. I'm not doing that.
yeah,
And the
Yeah,
maybe
no,
first
not
one,
I
in
wanna,
the
maybe
I
not
wanna,
first
in
one
theaters.
traumatized
I
me.
wanna be able to turn it off if it's too
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
The
Or
first the
pause
first
it or
one
something.
the first one
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely traumatized me. I know two friends, one being Cameron, um, who's um who's seen the movie, and they both agreed it's scary. It's terrifying,
Yeah,
as
it's
in the
one
name.
might say it's a terrifier.
Okay,
Oh
that was
yeah.
bad.
um, but yeah, we'll talk about that eventually,
We'll get to
maybe.
that in like a second.
Yeah, but Halloween Ends, I thought it was just okay. Uh, it they could have done different things with it. They could have just had it just go immediately after Halloween Kills, which I would have preferred. But they had to do that 4 year time jump that I didn't like. But Cole, you liked it, and I feel like you have a more interesting opinion than I do. So
I I agree with some of your points, I will admit, but I I did think it was a good movie. Not many people did. And I feel like the main reason is because Michael wasn't in it enough, or he wasn't as strong. But
that's not
I
my
think
complaint. I don't
people,
care that he wasn't strong. That's
yeah,
part of his
that's
whole.
that's just majority. I didn't mean you. But most people feel that because Michael was sidelined and Lori was kind of sidelined, I feel like she had enough, I'd say. Not for like the last film, but she had enough for a film.
Yeah,
Um, but most people are mad about that. But even I don't think it's the best way to end that trilogy or end this big storyline
mm-hmm.
with Lori and Michael. But I do think it was a good movie overall,
Fair.
due to the fact because it was probably the best acted Halloween movie.
Jamie Lee Curtis is always good.
And like I did think Corey was a really interesting character in that if
Interesting.
he
I'll
had
give
more
him
time
that.
to develop in like
Also give him that.
Halloween and
Yeah,
Halloween
jeez.
Kills, then he would have been so much better. But I don't think it would fit in with the storyline of
Here's
those
what
two.
I would have liked. I would have liked maybe a new Halloween film without Laurie Strode, but with Allison. And well, maybe with Laurie Strode. That would be cool. They could also do it like a TV show, like they're doing with Chucky. Um, but
No, no TV shows.
all right, I guess
That
not.
TV show, all I stand by this. All TV shows that have come out recently that are like big name things,
Like Marvel
besides
blockbuster stuff.
Moon Knight, besides Moon Knight, have been bad.
Better
Well,
Call Saul.
No, 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 no.
May I?
That
That's all I'm
that
saying.
doesn't count because Breaking Bad's a TV show morphed into Better Call Saul. I'm talking about like big movie franchises that have
Chucky.
made
oh
shows.
yeah, but
Chucky.
Chucky's solid, and you
Chucky's
haven't seen
great.
Chucky's
it, so
okay.
I haven't seen episode three.
oh geez, you gotta check it out. It was
Yeah,
great.
no, I haven't got to that yet.
Um,
Um,
but
but
anyway, I think what they should have done was they should have continued right after Halloween Kills and then gone on to talk about and then got on to do a spin-off movie with Corey and Allison and do that whole thing with Corey, but take out all the Michael Myers stuff and have Corey come back as a killer trying to be Michael Myers and do that whole arc in a separate movie. I think that would have been a lot better. And I've also heard theories or ideas that what they should have done with Halloween Ends is that they should have taken the entire thing out completely and took the ending from Halloween Ends and put it onto Halloween Kills and only have it be two movies. Which is
I think they could have ended with Halloween 2018. To be honest,
I
Yeah,
That's
I
the
don't think.
actually
beginning.
agree.
I think they've made way too many Halloween movies.
They have. I mean,
but like most of
They've
them,
juiced
most of
so
them
much
don't
out of
exist.
it.
yeah.
Most
They've
well,
juiced
they
so
do that
much
with
out of it.
George. I'm going to teach you one thing.
Yeah, I know. I know
All
they've
horror
juiced everything, but
franchises
like,
go on for too long.
Yeah.
And Terrifier is going to do it. Chucky's the only one I think hasn't overdone it yet.
Yeah, I think it might have one or two more seasons in it because I don't want to overstay its welcome.
I think this should be the last season.
Welcome. Really?
I think
Make this or at like, I'll let another one slide as long as it's good.
Yeah.
But
Like
I
like
no
with
fourth
Cobra
season.
Kai,
I
I think
think-
it can only do one or two more seasons. After that, it would be too much.
Cobra Kai's already long gone. Cobra Kai.
disagree.
Cobra Kai jumped the shark like 3 seasons ago.
I disagree, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to
Yeah.
talk about horror. But the Chucky show, Cole, I think you'll agree, is solid. It's a really good show, and it's something that you would think would just be trashy, crappy horror. And
Well,
at
it's
some
Don
points it
Mancini.
is.
I have faith in that man and everything. Don Mancini's my man.
Yeah, but there are some sequences which obviously are kind of cheesy, some
Yeah.
crappy acting, but
But
that's-
bad dialogue.
Yeah.
There are the jokes. Some of the jokes don't land. Like
Oh my god.
want to pray. I don't feel landed. If it was like a few
It
years
still
back,
made me
it would
laugh
have been,
because
it
it
would
was
have been
just
hilarious.
such a Chucky thing to say.
Yeah, but
And in episode 3, we get Muscle Chucky, which is really funny. And oh, sorry, but it's just really funny. So now I wanted to talk about everyone's favorite horror movie. Cole,
Ooh,
I'll go
man.
last. I'll let George go first because he hasn't talked in a while.
All right, I have a few favorites.
Nope.
I can't.
We need one. We need one, George. I'm sorry.
I can't level it down to one. I'll give you.
Just pick one. Just pick one.
Okay. I'll give you. I'll give you two. I can't choose. All right. So, the two greatest horror movies I've seen are classic, The Shining, by Stanley Kubrick. Great choice. Spooked the hell out of me when I was a little kid. And first horror movie I've watched. Great horror movie. Second, I'd say is I know a lot of people don't think it's the best, but I mean the best of all time. A lot of people like it, but I would also say Hereditary is my other favorite.
Everyone likes
it's
that
definitely
movie,
one of the scariest. I'd say
of course.
Yeah.
it's very scary, but yeah,
All
solid.
right, Cole. Let's hear your favorite.
I'm gonna go with 2 because you went with 2, and I'm jealous. So for my second favorite, I'm gonna copy George here. It's a classic, and I absolutely love it. The Shining. Jack Nicholson he's such a great actor. Danny's actor surprised me much for like someone that age.
Yep.
And I watched it first when I was like 10, so I didn't have like the experience of being like scared of it, but I knew it was a good movie. So,
You know it's a good movie when your little kid self thinks it's a good movie.
Yeah.
but my first favorite, this is gonna seem kind of basic, but I'm in love with like classic slashers, and my
Who is
absolute
that might be my favorite subgenre of
but
horror.
my absolute favorite, Halloween 1978.
Solid pick.
It's such a good movie, and I remember my first time watching it, I was in amazement. I was terrified of Michael Myers as a kid, and so was I with Freddy Krueger, but we're gonna decide him. But Michael was always the scariest to me when I was a kid because I feel like he would be like the man who was hiding in my closet, hence the boogeyman.
Yeah. And there actually is a scene in Halloween 2018 where he is hiding in someone's
Yeah, I felt
closet.
like Julian.
Yeah, best character in
Clipping
Halloween
my
2018.
toenails.
My fault.
Um,
But yeah, that's my
That's solid, yeah. So all right, I'll do two because I don't want to be lonely. Um, man, this is really tough, but I I have to go with this. This is going to shock everyone, but this is the movie that got me into horror. That got me into movies in general. It and it's such a random movie, but I just love it. And we just talked about it earlier. Child's Play. It is just such a classic movie, and it just holds so much nostalgia for me because it was the first horror movie I ever watched, and I still enjoy it to this day. Yes, it's cheesy. Yes, it's old. Yes, the puppeteering doesn't look great or as good as it has become, and it still doesn't look bad. Actually, it looks really good for its time and still holds up now. I mean, it's just fun. It's funny. It's campy. It's what I wanted, and it's got some genuine scares in there. And then I've also got Nightmare on Elm Street. Honestly, Nightmare on Elm Street is a classic slashery type movie where I just feel
Basic.
I know it's basic, but these are the OG horror movies. These are the movies everyone's watched, and there's a reason for that everyone's watched them. It's because they're amazing, you know. It's because they're high quality horror, And Nightmare on Elm Street is a movie where it's a silly like Nightmare Halloween, even Child's Play, Friday the 13th aren't scary movies. They're good movies, but they're not scary. Nightmare on Elm Street gets both. It is a genuinely creepy movie that is high quality, and Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger will never be beaten. He's always outstanding. So yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street's always just such a solid movie to watch when I want to watch a good horror movie.
Yeah,
And
like I said, I'm terrified or I was terrified of Freddy Krueger.
well, who isn't? I mean, it's honestly just such a creepy movie, and he's just such a creepy guy. Did Freddy Krueger just open your door?
Yeah,
That was funny.
I had to interact with the man.
Yo,
I'm
Cole,
sorry.
Cole, put Owen on the mic.
I'm not putting Owen on the mic. Jesus Christ.
That's
I have
Freddy
Owen
Krueger,
as the
everyone.
guest star.
But yeah, I really, really enjoyed both those movies. But yeah, I think those are our top two horror movies, I guess, because that's what we had to do. Alright, now I think it's time to talk about our favorite horror characters, because that's a whole different thing. And I think everyone's probably going to be able to guess who my favorite character is. So I'll go first, and
Chucky.
Chucky. I mean, he's
Chucky's
scary, he's funny, he's
I could
great.
punt him. I could just punt him.
That's true. Or maybe it could be like the lady from Smile, and the main villain.
No, hey, that's your
No,
favorite.
no, not even close. So I'll give it to Chucky because he's funny and I've always liked him. Cole, what about you?
Well, Michael Myers.
Yeah, you were here for Halloween one year, right?
I still have the mask somewhere, but I'm not gonna go grab it.
Yeah, no.
But no, Michael Myers has always been my favorite. Well, yeah, for as long as I can remember.
As far back as I can remember, my
Okay.
favorite Halloween character has been
Michael Myers, yes, we get it. Goodfellas reference.
no. As far back as I can remember,
Oh, okay.
my favorite Halloween character has been I don't know. I have
love
to
that
think
one.
about it. Come back to me.
All right. Well, there's really no coming back to since we've already all went, but we'll skip you. It's fine. Now I actually
Hold on. Give me just Jack Torrance. I don't know. He's a cool character. I like
That's
his.
a solid pick.
He's
Yeah.
I love
He's
Jack.
going mad.
He's in my top 5.
And
I'd
there are
say.
a lot of theories about The
He's up there.
Shining,
Cabin
the Wendy
Fever.
theory. But yeah, I guess Jack Nicholson's just great. So
Have you guys watched One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
I haven't.
Not yet. The Departed though. I've seen that
It
obviously.
starts off weird. I liked it.
Do you
It
think it's
started
Jack
off
Nicholson's best performance?
no.
Do you think The Shining is?
Ooh.
I like his performance in The
I don't know.
Departed, but I like his performance in
Yeah,
Departed. Yeah,
Departed's great.
but I do think his best. Oh, I also like his Joker, but that's not his best. I'd say I'd probably say his best is Shining.
Yeah, all right,
Yeah,
that's solid.
Shining.
Now I wanted to talk about the scariest sequence in a horror movie. That just not that you found like the best jump scare sequence that you've seen in a horror movie. I'll go first, and I'll say that scene in the library in It, where he's running, and then Pennywise's face just shows up, and he's like shaking his face, and his eyes look weird, and it's just. I had the volume really loud, and it just came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it at
I
all.
saw that movie in theaters when I was around
Third grade.
8 or 9,
I
and
remember
oh
that.
my lord, did it scare the hell out of me.
I'm sure.
But I think the scariest for me was probably the reveal of the Barbarian in Barbarian, because my legs went into paralysis for a good minute.
Yeah, that
I
was a
could not
scary
move.
scene.
And I all I can remember, I could still feel the feeling in my legs, how I could not move, and it was like a tingle.
Yeah,
And it sucked. I
All right.
was frozen.
that was a movie.
I'm not.
I struggled to watch the horror scenes. They were scary.
Yeah, they were very scary.
All right, George.
You freeze?
I think he's frozen. All right, that's fine. Um,
We'll get back to you.
yeah, we'll get back to George. So what I was thinking is that. Oh, there you are. There you go.
You froze for a good 5. Like,
Yeah, I saw you.
Let's hear
You
you.
guys are
Let's
funny.
hear your scariest scene.
Scary scene. I don't know. It's I don't. I haven't really watched many things with like jump scares per se.
Of course you have. You watched Smile just the other day.
Yeah, but those weren't good. I
That's
don't think.
true. Yes.
I think the last time I've seen a good jump scare was when I saw that video with the car when I was like 6.
That is very generic. The video with the car. All right.
No, the video with the car, and it's like the car starts driving through the woods. I could pull it up if you guys
No,
want.
you don't need to pull it up. It's fine.
Okay.
Um, but that's very generic. If you guys want to watch it, I guess you can go on YouTube and Google jump
wait, what did he
scare
say?
video. He said video of a car.
The video of the car, like when I was 6. But I mean, if we're talking real thing, I like suspense more. I think suspense is a lot more
I
creepy.
agree. I think everyone agrees.
So
Jump scares are
There's
cheap.
I
the
think
first thing
that-
I thought of was the shower scene in Psycho.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that's a suspenseful scene, I'd say.
That is the definition of suspense right there.
I think-
Alfred
think
Hitchcock
that-
like created horror suspense in that one scene. That's
yeah,
just
we
how-
think-
gotta.
the creepiest part I've ever seen is the most when I felt like uneasy, uncomfortable. Was when I saw Midsummer.
That's
boy.
a disturbing movie.
I feel like towards the end of that movie, I didn't know what was going on. It was so weird. And then they had but in a good way. Like Smile was bad weird. This was good.
yeah,
weird.
yeah, yeah, totally. I
Like
get
they
it. I
had
get it.
they had all like the yelling, the screaming, they had all
Yeah.
the sacrifice. It was
The
it was,
chants and stuff. Yeah,
it was a good movie.
yeah.
I do
A24 at
believe
its finest.
I have
Or
top-
or The Witch.
The Witch.
The ending
Yeah.
of The Witch.
that's a very
That
that's
yeah,
a very
that's
good movie.
scary.
What about
but
that one scene in Hereditary where her head falls off when her head hits a
That-
pole?
That was
That
crazy. That
It
wasn't.
was-
I wouldn't say
yeah,
that
it
was.
I think
scary.
that's a scene that
it
everyone
wasn't
has seen.
scary. It was just
It was
unexpected.
just shocking. Like the shock factor there was
Yeah,
through the roof.
no one saw
I-
that coming.
I have the next topic. Oh, hold on. I have this. I have the next topic.
All right, his hand is
Um,
raised. Let's hear it.
All right. Favorite horror director.
Favorite horror director?
Yeah.
Easy. Jordan Peele.
Come
You're
on,
gonna.
bro.
Who are you
Come
gonna say?
on.
Who are you gonna
Let's
say?
be real. Hold on. He's a great actor, but come on. Wes Craven.
Wes Craven. He has Scream and Nightmare on. Well, yeah.
I have to.
That's two of the biggest
Yeah,
franchises out
yeah,
there,
yeah.
Cameron.
Whatever.
I know. I have to argue with those with you guys though. Harry Astor.
Yes.
But he doesn't have enough.
But he
Harry.
doesn't have a Scream or a Nightmare on Elm Street, does he?
I
He doesn't
know.
have.
I
He doesn't
know.
have an Oscar-winning film called Get Out.
But he's mine. He's my favorite.
All right,
He's
you're entitled to your own
he's,
opinion.
he's
I,
my
I like
underrated
the
genius.
diversity in this one because we all don't agree.
Yeah, it's we all have our own opinions, and it's fair.
And
And I don't care what anyone says. Jordan Peele's a genius. Nope was
oh
genius.
no, he definitely
Us
is.
was genius.
Oh,
Get Out. The
we
reviews
should go to
say it.
that. We should go to Disappointment Boulevard. It's Ari Aster's new movie coming out
Yeah.
next year. It has Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, jeez,
Ooh.
that guy. That guy.
He's coming in with Joker too.
Joaquin Phoenix
Yeah, and
picks the
who
saddest
would've
movies
thought
to be in.
this guy? Who'd have thought that guy would create something like Hereditary and
Yeah,
Midsommar?
it's crazy.
But uh, what was I gonna say? I always go into Jordan Peele movies trying to like find hidden messages. I shouldn't do that my first time around, but I do. It's because
I think
he's
that's
such a
what
he's
everyone
such a
does.
genius. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing with his art.
Every movie needs a second watch of his.
I think with Get Out and Us, the theme is pretty clear, but with Nope, I feel
There are a few themes going
I
on.
feel it's like it's the definition, or it's what art is,
Yeah,
because art is supposed to be seen from different perspectives
yeah.
and
All right, what,
see differently.
I have the next topic.
All right, this will be our
So,
last one, guys.
all right. So, this is kind of branching away from like the horror
Okay.
side
All right, I'm
and more
excited.
of like the illness side, like the messed up side, like the insomnia side, if you know what I mean.
All
What's your
right.
favorite one of those? Like the like a loneliness movie. I'll pick
Loneliness
first.
movie. Let's see.
One of the obvious picks I feel would be Joker 2019.
I
Yep.
think that's everyone's
That's
pick.
one of
That's
those
not
movies.
my favorite. My
then there's-
favorite has to be the inspiration taken from Joker, Taxi Driver.
I was just about to say Taxi Driver too.
Yep, that's
That
my
is
yeah,
See.
that's my
One
that's
of
my
those
favorite like
movies.
illnessy, lonely feeling movies.
I honestly cannot think of one.
I think I feel John Wick would count.
Yep, John Wick.
I'd
You have
say
like
that.
you have
Nobody.
John Wick. You have Taxi Driver. You have Joker. You have
Nobody.
Nobody's a great movie.
Nobody.
Saul Goodman.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Nobody yet, but
Oh, it
I
is
love Bob Odenkirk, so I'm gonna have to see it soon.
Yeah, it's John
You have,
Wick, but
you
with
have-
Bob Odenkirk.
You have
That's great.
you have American Psycho.
That is a messed up movie.
Yeah, I might go with John Wick. Maybe Nobody. Some action thrillers, you know.
If I can't think of anything, I think it might have to be Taxi Driver.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
the-
That's fair.
Wait,
It has the most beautiful score. Changed my mind.
that's true, but
Theme.
Fight Club.
Theme.
Fight Club.
Yeah.
I feel Fight Club would count.
Yeah, it does.
I want to say, just because I have a personal bias and I want it to be in everything, so I can brag about how it's my favorite movie, Seven. But I don't think I can count this one.
Yeah, 7 doesn't count.
That's more of a murder mystery. That's it.
Yeah, but
And,
change
like-
my mind. Taxi Driver is the best theme.
All
of
right.
all time.
We'll have to see what our commenters have to say. But
Yeah,
thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of the Everything Podcast. George and Cole, thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, I'll see you next
I
time.
have to do it one more time. Hold on.
Oh, he has to raise the hand. Oh boy.
Hold on.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see
Hold
you
on.
next time.